life. So welcome to my bad. Look at my arm. Look at So we are live. So I'm gonna send this out to the beautiful people of the world. Live. One minute, sorry, sending these out. Minute. No, I don't know. One minute, my connection is crap. Connection is. Okay. 1 minute. I'm buffering. Why the crap connection? Gotta wait a little bit, you guys. Till the internet is okay. So, waiting for internet. I know I'm glitchy and buggy, that's why I'm waiting, you guys. Because can't do this without if it's glitchy. You can't have glitchiness. You don't know that. We got some funny things to look at. Alright, you guys, got a lot of funny things. If I'm still buffering, I'm sorry. Why is this so bad? going through the technical difficulties. We are trying to fix them. I'm connected. Oh, it's been a minute. I apologize, you guys. We are trying to figure the problem out. Am I still as glitchy, you guys? Guys, I'm trying to figure out the settings. I don't know what the heck is going on with my dang connection right now. It is terrible. It's bad. Hasn't done this a while. Is it as bad? Yes, I'm trying to figure this out. It's just not working right now. It's not connecting. Okay. It looks like it's getting better. If it doesn't get better, let me know in the chat, please. Right now, I'm just doing something real quick because I want to see something. But I just gotta make sure there's no audio.
I hope one day.
Mute that. Mute that. Let me see something. Yeah, that's not what I want. Alright. Well, it wasn't the video, you guys. I don't know why this is being trash, but it's being trash, y'all. Alright, I found two of them. Found the ones I wanted. Alright, so let's get into it, you guys. So, let's go with today's events that have happened today on June. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Today it is June 23rd, 2021, Wednesday. And yes, last night we had the NBA draft lottery. We had NHL playoffs. We had NBA playoffs. We had buzzer beaters. We had the number one prospect in baseball get a home run in his first ever game in the MLB. I mean, he said he was born to to hit, and he was born to hit because he was impressive last night. And we also have some drama in the NBA, and we have to talk about MLB and their stooge for a owner, or the I don't even know what you commissioner. The stooge of commissioners. He sucks. But let's get into whose birthday is today. We have in 1978 ex-Patriot player Matt Light. His birthday's today. Shout out. Happy birthday to Matt Light. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the best running backs ever to play the game of football. 1979 he was born. Happy birthday to you. And that is those are the two only big birthdays today. Let's go to the events. Lou Gehrig hits 3 home runs and 11-4 victory over the Boston Red Sox in 1927. And in 1930, Chicago Cubs beat the Philadelphia Phillies 21-8, you guys. That's a football score. And Lou Gehrig in 1932 plays 1,103rd consecutive game in a New York uniform, equaling Joe Sewell's record with one team, which was he was in Cleveland. In 2005 NBA Finals, San Antonio Spurs beat the defending champions Detroit Pistons 81-74 in Game 7 for the club's third title, and MVP Tim Duncan his third MVP award. In 2011, the first draft pick went to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it was point guard from Duke University, Kyrie Irving. And in 2016, we have in the first pick of the draft, we got that guy, that time in Philadelphia is over. We have Ben Simmons. And let's see if there's any deaths. That's the one thing I did not check for today. Anybody makes this go, ooh. Nope. Nobody. That is your... What we doing? We were just going through the birthdays and stuff like that. And now we're going to talk about... We're going to talk about NBA in a minute. But I want to get to something real quick with you guys. I want to get your opinion. So, this is the new... So let me explain this to you guys real quick. So, MLB, they're cracking down on this thing they've had called substance abuse. Like this substance abuse. And the thing is with it, so these pitchers, to get grip on a ball, do I have a ball? I don't got a baseball. Dang it. The one time I don't got a baseball in this room. So, to grip a ball better, they got this sticky stuff, you guys. This sticky stuff that gives you better spin rate. So when you guys, to explain that better for you guys, you know when you throw a curveball, you see a pitcher break a curveball off. The ball is going to go like this. It's going to spin like that. Well, if you put sticky stuff, you can get more grip on the ball to flick it better. And that's what it's doing. And they're cracking down on this. And yes, this has been going on for hundreds of years since baseball has started. They've been using stuff like this for pitchers. But they've abused it. They abused it. But the thing is, you cannot implement a rule in the middle of the season. What's good? You can't implement a thing in the middle of the season. For the baseball, you cannot. It's something that everyone knows it's not good to do. It's not good to put a rule in the middle of the season. It's like telling a basketball player, know when they put that stuff on their shoes before you go into a game of basketball? It's like telling them you can't do that no more, and if right before you go on the court, you're going to get checked mid-season, though. So that's like, say when they went to the bubble, say that's when they implemented that rule out of nowhere. I mean, I agree with the rule. You got to stop, check, but you don't have to make it every single game. Check them once in a while, and because the pitchers are now going to know they're going to check me. Why didn't you do it with surprise them when you do it. But no, then you got, so this is what has been going on. We have Max Scherzer, an ex-Cy Young pitcher, who's just about had it. And this is just the second day the MLB has done this. This is what has happened. So they come out to check in the middle of the inning. They already checked him once. He's done. He's about to... So what they do is check the hat, check the glove, and they check the inside of the belt. And this is literally in the middle of an inning. They always want to say that they want to go make the game faster. But how can you make the game faster when looky, this dude's about to strip in the middle of the field. Middle of the game. Because of the other manager saying, hey, I think he's go check him for sticky stuff again. When they already checked him once. So they go check him again. And they do it in the middle of the inning. I mean, everyone talks about baseball and want to get speed up. I play baseball. When you're playing it, sometimes it doesn't seem like it's taking a long time. But if you're watching it, it does take a long time sometimes. You always want to speed the game up, okay. Then speed it up. Don't do what you're doing right now. As a baseball fan, you're ruining it, making it 10 times worse for everybody right now. And you cannot keep having these guys get checked like that. Because look at what it's doing. Hey, look at that. He's an ex-Cy Young winner. He's loved by the fans. And then you guys want to see another one that's kind of funny? Look, watch this thing right here. This dude is a relief pitcher, Sergio Romo. Look at this. He fully takes the belt off, goes on the ground, and he takes his pants down. He pulls his pants down. I mean, full-blown pants down right there. Look at that. He's got his pants down. He is ready to get checked for if he has the substances. He is like, it's only day 2, you guys, and the pitchers are already over it. It's only going to get more entertaining for us, honestly. I mean, this is just going to get better and better and better because pitchers aren't going to like that. Do you like getting checked? Like, for that? No, I wouldn't, because I am a pitcher. And, like, wouldn't want that when you're walking off the mound. Say you let up, like, 4 runs. And you're pissed. And you walk off the mound, and then, look what happens. You go, and you get an umpire saying, hey, I gotta check you, see if you have any substances. I'm gonna keep walking. Because I'm in a zone where I'm like, I gotta pitch better next inning. I'm not worried about no substances or some guy checking me to see if I have substances because I'm pissed off at myself and I'm pissed off that I let up the run. So you're gonna have something like that where a pitcher's gonna let something happen like that and they're gonna stop him and he's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep going or he's just gonna throw the glove like what he did, what Ramo did, what Scherzer did. Like, you have all these pitchers and it's just annoying in a way. And they have to fix it. Yes, it is the right thing. You have to fix, see if they have substances. Well, fix it. Fix the way this is mannered. Because if not, it's going to ruin the game even more and more. Because, Manfred, you're already ruining the game. So you're going to suspend somebody. This is where I always go back to. You guys suspend somebody for using substances if they get caught. Yes, that's cheating. Okay, well, did those substances win people championships? Did it? You could say, okay. Well, did the Astros cheat and won a championship, right? The Red Sox cheated and won a championship. They stole signs, banged trash cans, used Apple Watches, did all this stuff, and every single Red Sox player and every single Astro player never got in trouble. Never got in trouble, never got nothing taken away from them. But you're going to tell a player that used substances that has been used for 100 years, oh, you're going to get suspended for 10 games. Why don't you suspend the whole Houston Astros for cheating and winning a championship with it? Why don't you suspend the whole Red Sox? I'm a Red Sox fan. That's coming from a Red Sox fan. Why don't they suspend the Red Sox? Manfred is too wishy-washy with this stuff. He's got to figure this out because most players are going to say, why am I suspending when the Astros didn't get suspended when they cheated and won a championship? When they got caught cheating, they got caught using all these high-tech devices. But they didn't get suspended. So that is the problem. And that is a major problem with baseball right now. Manfred, you have to fix your life with this whole thing because you're ruining baseball. You're ruining baseball more than baseball's ruining itself. When I say you're a stooge, I mean you're a stooge. And you're becoming the biggest stooge of all time. Fix it, Manfred. Fix MLB before it gets too late, before people just don't care anymore, because that's what's causing. You're causing people not to even watch baseball anymore. I don't want to watch it and see that they're going to promote it, showing, oh, look at, they're checking the substances. I don't care. We don't care as fans. The only thing we care about is seeing home runs, seeing disgusting pitches, just seeing fun, getting hits. People, even sometimes, even seeing people strike out on a disgusting curveball, disgusting slider, a disgusting pitch. Someone throw over 100 miles per hour. Consistent. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see some guy getting checked. We don't want to see some guy in trouble. We don't care about that. Yes, you want to pick up the game? Okay, so then why are you checking the middle of the innings? Literally last night in that national game, you checked Scherzer in the middle of the inning. Fix it, MLB. Before it gets too late. So now, let's get into some basketball. Because I know that's what you guys have been waiting for. And I just gotta change my thumbnail. So 1 minute, I gotta make myself big again. I'm sorry. Okay. Like this. Is my thumbnail already changed? No. So, what do you guys think about that? About MLB? Do you guys think that stuff's gotta be fixed? Do you think that it's time for MLB to fix themselves, or do you think that it's whatever? In 1 minute, So what is your guys' opinion on everything? Like with MLB, do you think that that the substance stuff is helping? Do you think that it's not helping? Do you think the checking is worth what they're doing? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's about time that they do that? Do you think that... Let me know. I want to know what you guys think about that. That is a good that is a good thing. If you guys don't want to talk, it's okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get into NBA. So, we're going to talk about the game first, and then we will get into the draft lottery. Let's talk about the Suns versus the Clippers game, because that is an amazing game to watch. And let's get into that game, you guys. I cannot wait to talk about this game. Let's see the team stats first. Eric, if you're in this still, I need you to talk to me about this. Tell me how you're feeling. So, let's compare stats by the teams. Okay, you guys, let's see what's going on with this. So, we're getting to I can't show highlights. Maybe I can. I show a couple of clips like that. Like the DeAndre Jordan thing, I will show. So, field goals. Sorry. So, look at that field goal percentage. 50% for the Suns. 45% for the Clippers. Anything stand out to you guys? Because I see what stands out to me. And I am very surprised on this. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see this right here? These two things right there. These two things right here. Look. Oh, not that much. 3-pointers. The Suns have Devin Booker. He's a good three-point shooter. There's only 6 made last night and a 23%. Wow, that's very low, I believe. Free throws. Suns make their free throws like they always do. Something maybe could improve right there. for them. Offensive rebounds, they were the same, tied on the rebound, literally tied, 39, 7, 32. Assists, 24. Let's see any steals. 5 steals difference. 4 blocked, 3. Total turnovers, points off turnovers. That's a huge stat right there. 17 points off the turnovers for the Clippers. That's a huge thing right there for the Clippers. 17 points compared to 8. I mean, so that's 3 points that they didn't score technically off of turnovers. Because that's 10 times they stole. So that means, say, let's go with 10 times they stole. So I would go with that's 20 points for 2-pointers. It'd be 21 for if they throw 3. So basically they didn't score. They capitalized on almost every single turnover. That is huge. The Suns did not. That's 18 points they could score for them. Wait. Yeah, 18 points they could score for 2s. But they only scored 8. So I believe they scored at half of them. That's a big thing. But then look at a big thing right here. Points in the paint. 30 to 60. You guys, 30 points to 60 points. That is huge right there. 30 points to 60 points. I mean, 30 points in the paint for the Clippers. 60 points in the paint for the Suns. The Suns played old school basketball last night. They went into the paint. They didn't shoot threes. Well, they obviously didn't because they kind of did really bad with threes. 6 for 26. But they shot regularly. They shot 2-pointers. They pounded the paint because the Clippers don't have a big man like that. They have Zubac. Yes, they do. They have Cousins. But they usually start Batum for their big man. Last night, what they exposed that. Really a lot, honestly. So let's see what's going on. We got I always forget which brother this is. Marcus Morris Sr. I'm sorry, I always forget which brother. 7 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. I mean, he did his thing with the rebounds. 5 rebounds, not the best. But 3 for 11 for field goals, that is terrible. Gotta do better in that one, Morris. I mean, oopsie, I gotta pause that because I'm not getting copyrighted again. Then we got Zubac with 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. That's huge right there. 6 for 6 from the free throw from your big man. That is something that you really love to see. 6 for 6. I mean, you guys, isn't that, like, for your big man, that's something huge? Yeah. And honestly, that's a great stat line. 11 and 14. I mean, for your big man, that is something that you want. And then for what he did for field goals, I mean, hey, that's pretty good. Then we got Patrick Beverley, 6 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, and 1 broken nose that he gave to somebody because he broke Devin Booker's nose, you guys. You guys want to see that? Let's look it up. We're going to see this, okay? The book. You guys ready for this? Connection's still good? Okay, I'm just making sure. Nope, okay, that's not a good picture. Come on, I need a good picture. There you go. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to this. Look at that nose! Wow. It's a crap picture. Hold up. I gotta find Bleacher Report. 1 minute. Yeah. So they had a good picture yesterday. Is it still here? Let's hope we can find it. Because I really want to find this picture for you guys. Look it. Right here. Look at that thing. Look at that thing, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at his nose. That thing looks like the guy from the Goonies. You guys, look at his nose. Wow. That's just... Sorry, I just want to show you guys that. Now let's get back to the game. We got Patrick Beverly. I already told you about that. I'm sorry. We go to Reggie Jackson. 19 points, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. A pretty good game for him. I mean, pretty good game for him. Really, honestly, that's a really great game. He stepped up. Then we go to Paul George. 26 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. 5 for 10 from the free throw line. That's not good. That is not good at all. Your star player right now, because Kawhi's out, cannot have 5 for 10 for the free throw line. When your big man is shooting 6 for 6, if you would have made 2 more of those, went 7 for 10, you would have won the game. You would have won the game if Paul George can make a free throw. And then 1 for 8 for 3-pointers. That is terrible, Paul George. I would understand, okay, 1 for 8 if you did 3-pointers. And if you had not 5 for 10 for free throws. So if you would have made at least 1 free throw, 6 for 10 for free throws, that's 60% right there. You would have tied the game. You got to shoot better from the free throw line, Paul George. Especially if your big man is shooting 6 for 6. And everyone on the team is shooting 2 for 2, 2 for 2, 1 for 2. You go 50% from the free throw line. You cannot do that, Paul George. You need to be able to do at least get 60% to 70% from the free throw line. Honestly, that is just terrible from the free throw line. Especially for PG. You get what is going on with that, Paul George. I need to see better from you. I really do. But you did do good with the rebounds. I mean, I guess, because, I feel like you did better the last couple of games with that stuff. But, got 26 points, so good right there. But, Zach still lost by 1. So, could have did a little bit better there, Paul George. Nicholas Batum, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Didn't have a great game, honestly. For being in the game for 16 minutes, only 3 points. He had a triple single, or double single. Then you got DeMarcus Cousins, 2 points, that's it. 4 minutes. Hey, made his free throws though. Something Paul George couldn't do. Rajon Rondo, 8 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. You got to start playing Rajon Rondo a little bit more. He's doing better than Morris right now. Hey, I know they pounded you in the paint, but Rondo is doing what he's got to do, you guys. He's been doing it. When he's on the court, it's a +2. Patrick Beverly's on the court, it's a -1. I'm just saying, you guys. You got Man with 8 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. It seems like Man's cooled off. He had that one amazing game against the Jazz, and now he's starting to tear off again. Hey, he had the game of his life. Then we have Luke Kennard. We have 10 points for Luke Kennard, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Hey, that's a great game for Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard's producing. He's producing over 5 points a game from the bench. That is something that you need from your bench, and that is an amazing thing for the Clippers bench. Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann coming off your bench, and then Rondo. They have a great bench, honestly. They really do. Now let's see what the Suns. We got Jay Crowder, 2 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. Honestly, 0 for 3 for field goals and 0 for 3 3-pointers. He made his free throws, you guys. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. You need that. You do need that. Those 2 free throws did technically, they probably won the game in a way. You can see if you look at the thing. You need more, but he's a great defensive player. That's all I got. I don't know anything else to say about that. You got McCall Bridges, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Terrible shooting, I guess. I mean, look at that. 2 for 7, 1 for 5. I mean, wow. That wasn't the best right there. DeAndre Ayton, he dominated that paint last night. 24 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 14 rebounds, you guys. 14 rebounds. That's what you want from your big man. 24 points and 14 rebounds. That is something that is key to winning a basketball game. Huge right there. You got Cameron Payne with the most points he's ever scored in his career, which was the game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. He scores the most in his career. That is awesome. 29 points, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 1 rebound, 9 assists. What a game for Cameron Payne. He went off last night. Great game for him. D-Book, 20 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 7 turnovers. Oh my God, 7 turnovers. That is a huge amount of turnovers, D-Book. Got to cut those down a little bit. You had a great game, but you got to cut those down. Then you got Saric over on the bench, 11 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Great game. Cameron Johnson, 11 points, 1 steal, and 3 rebounds from the bench. A great game for him. Great game all around. Honestly, I think this was a great game. A little bit sloppy with shooting here and there, but a great overall game. I feel like it was a battle back and forth, and it was just an amazing game, honestly, I think, for both teams. I mean, there's things that teams can improve on. But every team has something to improve on. But I think now the Suns lead the series 2-0, and now we see what will happen in Game 3. Will the Clippers, because they fell back 2-0 again, will they come back? Guys went quiet on me in the chat. Talk to me. I can't get over his nose, you guys. It's that thing just, hey. He's got Patrick Beverly's head must be so hard. To do that to somebody's nose. Oh my gosh. That's just... Okay. So now, let's go into the NBA draft lottery. You guys ready for this? 1 minute. Let me do this. Okay. I'm just getting a thumbnail real quick. Okay. 1 minute. I'm sorry. I apologize. Inconvenience. Going like this. Change. Alright, let's talk about this. Also, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 35 subscribers by the end of June. And hit that like button on the stream if you haven't already. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Now, let's get into the draft lottery. 1 minute. Let me get onto it. Keep loading. Please wait 1 minute. Ow. Cracked my ankle. Because there are no pictures. No pictures. Please hold 1 minute. Okay. Now we're okay. Now we can get into this. Okay, you guys. So this is the draft. The Minnesota Timberwolves do not have a draft pick in the lottery. It goes to the Warriors at 7, you guys. The Warriors have 2 picks in the top 15. Think about that, you guys. Golden State Warriors. Clay's coming back. They have Wiseman, Curry, Green, Thompson, and now who are they going to pick up? They're going to be a team to talk about. They're going to be scary. And the number 1 pick, you guys, went to the Detroit Pistons. When's the last time the Detroit Pistons had a number 1 pick? I mean, let's see. Let's see. The Pistons haven't had the number 1 pick since 1970, you guys, when they selected Hall of Famer center Bob Lanier of St. Bonaventure. Only other time they had the top pick in 1969 when they chose guard Jimmy Walker out of Providence, you guys. You guys, this is only the second or third time that the Detroit Pistons have had the number 1 pick. The Detroit Rockets have the number 2 pick. And number 3 goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Who will join Colin Sexton in Cleveland? Who will it be? As of right now, the number 1 pick they're saying is going to be Cade Cunnington. But they're saying, but last year the Pistons drafted a guard. So what do they do now? Do they go and get Cunnington, or do they go get Mobley? I think it's Mobley, right? From USC. What do they do? I mean, if you need a center, you go get a center. The Rockets, they need a lot, honestly. But the Thunder, you guys, have 3 picks in the first round. I mean, and then the Magic were slated to be in the top 3. They didn't get the top 3. They got the 8th pick and the 5th pick. I mean, good with being close together, but bad because, think about it, they were supposed to be the top 3 pick. Now they don't get a top 3 pick. But somebody may fall to them. Will the Cavs go and get Jalen Suggs? See, this is where now you get all this confusion. Because Colin Sexton and Okoro, I can't say his name right, for the Cavs, they're both there. They're both guards. What do they do? What do the Cavs do? Go get another guard? I mean, it's just, there's so much right now. And I feel like this draft is guard heavy. It's very, very guard heavy. And a lot of teams need some big men. And that is not what this is right now. And that's not good. But this is the draft order, you guys. This is what it looks like. So, that's what it is. Now we go to... Now I'm going to go like this. I'm going to talk about baseball. And then we'll be done. Yep, we'll do baseball, and then the stream will be over for today. And the show will be over for today. Change this. Excuse me. We'll talk about Euro Cup tomorrow, you guys. Wait. So tomorrow, you guys, I don't know if I will have a live stream. I do not know yet. I may have to go to work. So I don't know if I'll have a live stream tomorrow, but we will see. So let's get into the games. We have the Houston Astros going up against the Baltimore Orioles, and the Houston Astros beat the Baltimore Orioles for the Astros' 9th straight win, and Orioles go and get their 50th loss on the year. They may be the first team to get to 50 losses this year, or it was the D-backs. I forgot. But great win for Zach Greinke. Another huge win for the Astros. They're on a 9-game winning streak. Now we go to the Boston Red Sox versus the Tampa Bay Rays, and we had an amazing game. Wander Franco, I don't know how to say his first name, had a home run in his debut, you guys. He delivered 2 for 4 with the double, and he got walked, and a home run. What a game for him. His first game ever. And when I tell you that he swings the bat hard, he swings that bat hard. He swings that bat trying to hit a home run, you guys, every single at bat. What a game for him. What a game in general. This was an amazing game. Honestly, this was awesome. I mean, this may be one of the best games I think I've seen in a good amount of time. And, I mean, wow. What a game for both teams. The Red Sox exploded in that 11th inning with their offense to get the win over the Tampa Bay Rays. And now we go to the next game. We have the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Minnesota Twins. And when I tell you that this game seemed like it was back and forth the last 2 innings, it was. Literally, I kept seeing updates on my phone. Pop up, tie game, down by 2. Tie game. Oh, now they took a 3-run lead. Literally, Nyquin for the Twins, for the Reds, 4 for 4 with the home run and 3 RBIs. Barnhart for the Reds, had 3 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Great game for both of them. Great game in general. 2 great games back to back. The Reds and the Red Sox and the Rays, and the Reds and the Twins. Great games right there. And now we go to the Chicago White Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and the Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Chicago White Sox 6-3. What a surprise. The Pirates won a game. The Kansas City Royals went up against the New York Yankees, and the Kansas City Royals beat the New York Yankees a lot. And what a thing right there. The spin rate for Garrett Cole. No substances, so it's down. And Voit, on his way back, he's back playing. Went 2 for 3 with a home run and a triple, you guys. Nationals versus the Phillies. The Nationals beat the Phillies 3-2. Great game for the Nationals. Great victory right there. We got the Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. And the Atlanta Braves beat the New York Mets. And Charlie Morton struck out 11 in 7 innings. And only allowed 1 hit. And he got his 100th Major League win as a Major League pitcher. Great for him. Great for him. Now we go to the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Detroit Tigers. The St. Louis Cardinals lose to the Detroit Tigers 8-2. And Scope and Rogers both have 3 runs for themselves. And Rogers went or a double and a triple. We have the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Miami Marlins. We have the Miami Marlins losing again to the Blue Jays, 2-1, and I mean a great pitching duel, honestly. Then we have the Cleveland Indians going up against the Chicago Cubs. The Chicago Cubs beat the Cleveland Indians 7-1 on a blowout game, honestly. And Hendricks gets his 10th win of the year. And Contreras went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a home run. Then we go to the Oakland A's going up against the Texas Rangers. The Oakland A's beat the Texas Rangers 13-6, and they gotta keep up with the Astros right now by keep winning, and they did that. Now we go to the Giants versus the Angels. The Giants beat the Angels. They shut them out 5-0. And what a game for D. Scalfani. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, and then we go to M. Dubon with 2 for 4 game with the home run and RBI. Then we go to the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the Arizona Diamondbacks, hey, yesterday or the day before, the Brewers lost to the Diamondbacks. Well, this time they get their payback and they beat the D-backs 5-0. And now we go to our second to last game. We have the San Diego Padres going up against the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Snell had 5 innings pitch of scoreless pitches. I cannot speak English right now. And we had Cronenworth with a home run, and we had Kim for the Padres get a home run too. Padres won back-to-back games against the Dodgers, huge for them. Now we go to the Rockies versus the Mariners, and the Mariners beat the Rockies again, and that extends their long streak, the winning streak. Let's see the standings. The Boston Red Sox are now a half a game up on the Rays in the division. And the Astros have a 1-game lead over the A's in the American League West. That is big right there. And then we have a 3-way tie for second place in the National League East with 4 games behind the New York Mets in first place. The Brewers and the Cubs are tied still. The Reds have a half a game lead over the Cardinals now. And we go to the National League West, and the Giants have extended their lead over the division. They're up to 3 games now. And the Padres are now 1.5 games back from the Dodgers, and they're on a 6-game winning streak. And also, I forgot to say, the Mariners are on a 5-game winning streak. So good for them. So you guys, that is today's show. Yes, it was a little bit short. Yes, it was. But that is how Wednesdays are going to probably be like. Maybe sometimes there's going to be more action or something happen, but today we'll be trying to do an hour long. So, that is today's show. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. And make sure to tune in tomorrow. I do not know though. I may not have a show tomorrow. I may have to go to work. I do not know. If I'm on tomorrow, make sure you join that. And if not, we will see you on, what's Friday called? Oh yeah, Jersey Friday. So, or Fantastical, or something like that Friday. So tune into that, and we will see ya.